What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of No Fomo. If you like the show, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube or find us on socials at NoFomoPodcast_. And if you want to support the show, check out the link in our bio for merch and more. Let's go. La 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 la.
It's Christmas, bitch. Christmas with the boys.
It's bitchmas, dude.
What the fuck is up, dude? It is going to be December 25th in a few days. That is the day Jesus was born. Right?
Dude.
Am I right with that?
Okay. So apparently it's different.
Okay.
Apparently. No, I guess he was born like later on, but
Is it?
yeah, he wasn't born on that day.
Oh, wait, and he rose on Easter.
Yeah, he
He hath risen on Easter.
he hath rose.
So Christmas isn't even this fool's birthday?
Jesus, this fool. God damn,
it's not.
boy.
How do you fuck that up? It's like the biggest holiday of the year.
It is.
It's not even like grounded in fact. Can we get some confirmation? Does anyone know what's going on with
Nothing's
that?
grounded.
I think it was sometime in
anything.
February.
Wait, then what's the fucking deal? Can anyone
Wait, why
explain
would
to
no?
me?
I think you're
No,
wrong.
it's 100% correct.
Are you sure
Yeah,
about
look that
that?
up.
Ask the thing.
I'm
already.
asking.
fact check.
So we got the fucking all the new jazz hype is the Chat GPT AI thing. I don't know if you guys don't know what that is. It's like a.
I don't know if you guys
I don't know if you guys don't know, but
we got to let the people know.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked it out, it's fucking lit. It's like $7 a week. So I just got it for the first week just to see if it's worth having. But it's just like this crazy AI bot that you can talk to and will fucking basically answer any question on Earth. Let's see. Was Jesus born on Christmas? No, Jesus was not born on Christmas. According to the Bible, Jesus was born in the spring around 6 to 4 BCE. What the fuck is BCE?
before everybody.
BC is
BC
Before
is
Christ.
Before Christ.
Is it?
How is he born on
How is he
6
born before?
BC?
How is he born before Christ?
well because he was born before. He had to be born before Christ.
He had to
right?
have been
Yo, wait.
Or he was
what?
born on Christ.
born on Christ. BIC, born in Christ.
What is BCE?
Born
I'm just
Christ
going to ask you, what is BCE? The whole episode is
It's
just me
just
typing
gonna
this.
be us fucking googling dumb shit the whole
Oh
time.
my God.
I fucking love that.
What is BCE? Big cock energy? Hey, let's go, dude.
I hope it says that.
BCE is an abbreviation for before Common Era. Okay.
Okay.
So my life is a lie. Jesus wasn't born on Christmas and BC doesn't stand for before Christ.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, because AD
Chill.
is not after death.
Or did they change the way they say it to like take religion out of it? So now
Yeah,
it's
so-
called before Common Era instead of before Christ.
Yeah,
no, it was
de-
never before Christ, and AD was never after death.
No,
AD is like Abby Domino or some shit is what it actually stands
Okay,
for.
well, what does it translate to?
Yeah, it does
Some
depend on the
fucking
religion.
Bible
Stand
shit,
for
dude.
fucking
It's
Abba
some-
Wabba Dominoes.
It's
a
I-
word.
it's-
Yeah, it's
That's the thing, dude.
it's
I don't
Anno
know.
Domini. How many dominoes do you have?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
about dominoes.
It's Anno Domini, which means before like the year of
Holy shit.
Thank you.
something
Yes,
like
the
that.
solstice.
But it changes.
I'd always thought it stood for after dinosaurs.
That is
okay.
right.
After dinosaurs does
Right?
sound pretty good.
That
but,
sounds better.
they
I knew it was millions of years before
Yeah.
that, but like I just like saying after dinosaurs more.
Yeah, it does depend on where you're from though, because if you're like Muslim, then they don't believe in Jesus, right?
They
they-
believe in Muhammad, the prophet Muhammad.
Yeah, so they don't say before Christ because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that would add up.
Yeah, chronologically then.
Interesting.
But so I actually did some research on the story of Christmas because
I hate you. Go ahead.
why do you
wait, just a quick question. Did you know that he wasn't born on Christmas before you looked up all this shit up? Or
I
did
knew
you-
it before I
did you
looked up
find it
some
in
of
your
this.
diggings recently?
No, I knew that just because randomly I grew up as a Christian, so like
Dude, I'd be willing to wager 70% of people I know don't know that.
Oh,
no,
way
I
more.
think it's been well known as of recent.
I have never. I guarantee.
anything you think is well known is
I
fucking
guarantee
not,
I hit
dude.
any group chat I'm in right now and I go, was Jesus born on Christmas? Everyone's like, yeah, no fucking shit. That's what the holiday's about. But our life is a lie.
It's
Yeah.
not about Jesus, it's about Santa.
That's what I'm saying. I could give fuck all about
It's
some.
Santa Claus's birthday.
So going along those lines, I researched the Christmas story just because I got kind of gray on it, and
The film or the actual story?
the actual story that's taught
Yes,
to
yes,
people.
yes. Go
And
ahead.
the conclusion I came to is God is kind of a dick, which I'll go into a little bit.
I've already established that.
So Mary, wait for it. Kurt, get to your point. Okay, so Mary and so
So I'm gonna lead with the most bold statement.
Yeah, holy fucking shit.
And then I'll trickle
And then
down.
I'll stumble through the
And then I'll run through the story of fucking the Garden of Eden. Okay, go ahead.
So
Morgan.
okay,
I'm
so
curious.
Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph.
No.
Give me a dead one.
Joseph.
Yeah, Mary and Joseph.
I thought this is dead.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're having a vape crisis.
Jesus
Mary
Christ.
Chrysler.
I thought that he was the son of God.
He is the son of God, but he was born on earth.
All right. Well, let's let him.
I know,
go.
but I
Let's
thought
see what he's got.
I thought the prophet Gabriel came to Mary and said that she was carrying the son of Christ or the son of the Lord.
You guys got me beat, dude. I thought it's
I
about
only-
Santa Claus.
I actually only know this because I was spent the last week with this guy who grew up Mormon, and the religious debates were all time, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so the background of the story was Joseph was 19 or so, Mary was like 14. She gets pregnant out of nowhere when she's 14, and then Joseph has a dream where an angel tells him,
Angel Gabriel, right?
maybe?
I think that's what.
Yeah,
it is.
I didn't do that
literally
much
just heard
research.
this story.
So the angel
Gabe.
tells him that his girl is pregnant with
His girl, your bitch is pregnant with God's kid.
that his girl's pregnant with Jesus. Okay, so if you're Joseph, would you guys need to see something to know that you're just going off a dream there?
Well, I feel like this is just like an insane like thing to justify his wife cheating on him. Clearly,
Yeah, so if I'm saying if you're
he's
Joseph,
like, I can't cope with this. It must be the son of God.
so if you're Joseph, you're sweating a little, right?
Bullets.
There's no way he's not. He didn't just say yeah.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
know.
because he's just going off a dream that he had, right?
Yes.
Okay, so guess how old Jesus was when he did his first miracle.
I thought you were gonna say when he was born. When he did his first miracle. No.
Guess how old Jesus was when he did his first miracle. 40.
Baby.
30 years old.
How old did he live to? Or
Like 35 or
well,
something.
eternally. He's an eternal
Yeah.
being, but
But so God had Joseph sweating for 30 years,
I
wondering.
guarantee he wasn't even alive when he fucking popped that first miracle out either.
Yeah.
I mean, I
He
didn't
didn't even
know
get
that
to
much,
see it. He died before he got to see
I
it.
bet he died before that. People only lived till like fucking 40 back then.
But would you say that's kind of a fucked up move out of God?
Sure.
You give him one dream,
Yeah, I mean,
and then you make him wait 30 years for a miracle?
that's pretty fucking gnarly because
Merry Christmas.
You'd want some sort of justification. Like, okay,
Yeah.
what's this little fucker gonna do? You think by like 12 he's doing something like levitating.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're going to make the
What
man's
was the miracle?
Well, yeah,
you know?
I think it said water into wine was that. He's 30 years
that
old.
was his first
Yeah.
miracle.
Yeah.
That's
Jesus.
pretty lit for the first one, though.
And for my first trick, let's
Yeah.
all get fucked up. I love this guy. This guy's a riot.
But so, Mom, if you're listening, I take back the God is a dick, but it's kind of a dick move.
Sure.
I think there's a lot of I mean, we're not going to get
Yeah,
into
don't go-
religion.
let's not do
No, but I
religion.
just feel like there's a lot of reasons that you could say God's a dick. There's a
fair
lot of
enough.
things that if he's this giant merciful
He's
being.
so good, though.
So, we're not going to get in deep, but I do have an interesting point that was brought up recently. So this guy was like telling me that, you know, if you don't follow God or whatever, and you don't believe in Jesus Christ or whatever,
If you don't follow him on Twitter.
like
If you don't follow God on Twitter,
you aren't going to heaven, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, what if you lived in the fucking Amazon and just had never heard of him? You can't just randomly believe in him. Like if they don't have any basis of religion or something, like and
Yeah.
he's gonna send them to hell for never hearing about it,
That's a good point.
right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think it works like that. According to the Bible, it does, but I
Yeah.
don't think in reality, if
Well, the whole thing is also not reality, so that's sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, Carol. These are my opinions of my own, not your son's.
yeah, but anyways,
She's going to be
Christmas.
so proud of me. I didn't say
Yeah.
a thing about it.
We're just having fun.
Yeah, you were walking on hot coals over there. You're not.
Wait, I'm
safe.
gonna ask the AI if God's real.
Yeah, ask it that.
Well, he has to be.
Let's see what it says. The answer to that question is subjective, okay, and depends on your own beliefs. Okay, so there we go.
I thought you said this
Dude,
AI
this
was.
AI
good.
needs to take a stand, bro.
But you
It's
can't
kinda
ask.
bitchy.
You can't ask it subjective.
No, it's kind of
questions.
bitchy like
It's
that.
grounded. It's grounded in.
I'm off it.
In fucking facts and
AI's
reasoning.
weak. AI's
Intelligence.
intelligence. It's artificial intelligence.
Weak. AI's weak.
Dude, you're weak. Is John a fucking bitch? I'll ask it that. Is John Marsh?
They don't know the answer to that.
Is John Marsh a bitch?
According to his social
No,
media
John
profile.
Marsh is not a bitch.
Yes, I told
said
you.
that?
Yeah.
AI's back. It's in.
Wait,
I
what?
like this
What
thing.
exactly did it say?
No, comma. John Marsh is not a bitch.
Really?
Yeah.
How would it know that?
How would it? well,
Everybody
now
knows that.
now I know it's cap.
Everybody knows-
Now I know the whole thing is cap.
So artificial stuff is out.
So Christmas, huh?
Yeah.
You guys big fans of Christmas?
I just like how much my mom likes it.
Dude, I mean, we realized
It's
how
for them at this point.
cool it actually was as a holiday when we were at the mall the other day. When it's,
Dude,
like, all
oh my
set
God.
up.
We were at the Grove in LA, and I had just never felt the spirit of Christmas more alive.
Dude,
The
I've
vibes
got
are good.
people like put on vibes out there in the
Dude,
in the
it was a
wilderness.
vibe.
Yeah.
I was like just smiling.
It
up
kind
a
of made me
storm.
want to like go like see like one of those streets that does like cool lights.
I know, because sometimes it just kind of like I feel like as a kid you're always like a
Yeah.
whole month
As a
you're
kid-
all in on the Christmas spirit. Every night's a Christmas movie. Fucking
You're
you know,
right. You're writing your Christmas list for
Everyone,
weeks.
the whole house is fucking decorated,
Yeah.
and now it kind of just slides by you. Sometimes you really just get like Christmas Eve and Christmas.
Well, that just made me realize how much we really just be inside.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
Because
most people are probably doing like
Yeah, well,
like
I mean,
people are just walking around happy out there.
I
And
haven't
was
had
like,
a-
what the
dude,
fuck?
I've never seen a larger culmination of happy ass people than the Grove.
I haven't had a Christmas tree in like 8 years, and when we went Christmas tree shopping, it was probably one of the funnest things I've done. You're
It's a
like
vibe.
looking at them, you're like, I don't kind of like this one,
It's
dude. It's
kinda
got a little
vibes.
fluff to it, like it's good.
I like always try to go with my parents, but I didn't get to go this year. I was kind of bummed. It's fun, you know,
It is.
buying into the capitalistic holiday that it's become.
the spirit of giving.
Yeah,
Spend all your money.
presents are fucking lit. I'll tell you that. Has it gotten to the point for you guys where like you don't actually have a clue what to ask for Christmas ever? My mom's like, "Oh, send me a list." I was like, "I don't know." I kind of just like, if I want something, I just buy it at this point.
Yeah. What do you guys want?
What do I want?
I usually just
Nothing
get
money
clothes.
can buy.
Yeah, affection from a woman.
You know, you're not gonna get
Purpose.
that.
Other than my mom. Meaning,
Purpose and meaning.
I do have a Christmas present for both of you guys that we're gonna do
Okay.
this year.
Sure.
There's a new show coming out called Milf Manor.
Oh, I saw.
I did
this.
see something about that.
Okay, we're going to do audition tapes for that for my Christmas present. I'm gonna get a person to come and actually film an audition tape.
Wait, you can like actually apply to be on it?
So the first season's right now, and I'm assuming there's got to be a second one.
What's the premise?
The premise is there's 8 40 to 60-year-old women, and then 8 20 to 30-year-old dudes.
Oh.
and they're trying to find true love, baby.
Is that really what it is?
It's a MILF dating show? Oh, we're signing the fuck
Yeah, it's a
up.
MILF dating show.
Dude, this is our fucking godsend. God is real.
I think I'm gonna hire an actual person to come and like film it for us.
Oh, we should do
Like
a
audition
legit
tapes.
ass video.
Wait, what's on the application for it? Or is like what
You
questions?
just send
are
in a video, I think,
they- just like a 1 minute.
because it's like a TLC, one of those shows. that you just do.
John's 100% going to get picked up
Yeah,
for the show.
yeah.
I already can guarantee it.
I built for MILF.
Hey,
Manor.
mommy, it's your boy, Jay Smooth.
I was made for this.
I just show up in a little freaking bib.
Do we know the outline of the show? Like how it works? Is it kind of like
I don't know
Love
what
Island?
it
or
hasn't
what?
come out yet, so I don't know what they're. But I'm assuming you just got to fall in love, dude, and then get married. And
Oh, I would love for it to be like a round robin thing because like a lot of the shows they do like you have to date multiple people to like figure out obviously.
Ooh.
who
they
would-
they did have one like tape of it come out like to show how fucked it is, and it's like the women being interviewed, and they're saying like what they're looking for. Like I want someone with the like that's gonna take care of me, blah 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 blah. And then it just cuts to the guys, and they're like showing them the hotel that they're in, and they're like, oh shit, like look at how dope this is. They're just like screaming, they're like, hey, the mini bar's stacked, dude, we're lit. And then it cuts back to them and like, I want someone who's courteous. And they're like, oh, we got stacks on deck.
They're like, boys' night, let's fucking go. Everyone meet up in Johnny's suite. We're getting lit. Fuck yeah.
I do honestly think that's how the dynamic is kind of. I think that matchup does work very well.
I think that's what they want. They want like a young, energetic, fun dude. Keep them young.
because that's what older women are looking for.
yeah, they're not dating younger men because they want
And
to
find 3 better examples of that.
Dude, we're all watch us all get picked up.
That's what I'm saying. We'll do one together and we'll all get picked up.
Dude, that's my fucking dream, dude.
Because
Just have
I mean,
a
you want a
fucking
girl that
mommy,
knows
sugar
something.
mommy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like she
You do want
knows
that.
something.
You
Yeah, she
do
knows
want
something
that,
you don't
yes.
know.
they have skills that they've acquired through a series of unfortunate events.
But that sounds like something.
They just
yeah.
have a different.
Not a single one of them
skill set.
wasn't stacked up on there too.
Oh, I get.
perfect.
Are they all bad? They gotta be.
They're all for. I mean, you can tell some of them are on the closer to 60 side of the 40 to 60. But
Oh, that's a pretty large range.
Yeah.
'Cause 40 could be confused for like 32 in some cases, but 60, you're not really missing much.
I wonder if
a 60-year-old never really sneaks by you, do they?
I would love to see like you got to have some great challenges for that, and it's like they do like some sort of Jeopardy or something, and it's like a bunch of old questions.
Well, the big thing would be the knowledge disconnect because you grew up in like 2 different separate generations.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
2 full decades that you weren't even coherent or conscious.
Or alive. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
or live. Yeah.
or born would be.
Yeah, you weren't there for.
That was BG before fucking Garrett, dude.
That was BG. Yeah. I could see that being pretty legit though.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
it's gonna
don't.
be good. We're gonna be honest.
I think we got a fighting chance on that. Where the dudes all like fucking.
They were just all
Says.
fucking. Yeah, I mean they're good looking dudes, but
Yeah. Well, when do we?
If anything, you would learn something from that show.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't
I'm gonna
find love.
learn how to win.
I learned that I no longer need to provide income for myself, and I have a sugar mommy.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the life? God damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like they have that formula down.
Yeah. Like, do they? So they have like the sugar daddy websites, like where it's like a dating site for like girls looking for sugar.
They have
daddy?
that for.
They have to
It's the
have it
same
for
thing.
women,
it's
right?
called Sugar Baby.
Have we not? Has no one browsed through that? To
I've
see if
looked
there's
at.
any
You have to
contender?
pay for it though. I'm too scared.
I don't. Okay.
Wait, you have to pay for
I'm
sugar
sure
baby?
you'll get reimbursed.
Well, yeah, that's true. I can.
That's the whole
There's,
point.
dude. There's got to be some La Jolla
look it
just
up.
mommies.
I'll look it up right now.
Yeah, there's definitely.
Dude, we're dead asleep. Like we've been looking at this the wrong way for.
Oh, we've got a
so
bunch of them.
long.
Sugar Book, the 17 best sugar baby set. Yeah, we've got them.
Is that something you'd actually consider doing? Because I would.
I'd do it in a second.
like given that you actually like
Straightest face
do
of my life.
do enjoy like the woman's company, like I would have no problem with that.
And they're just taking you to nice dinners and stuff. Yeah,
Dude, I
fuck
bet
yeah.
you they
No,
have.
I'm talking like marry like a fucking
Yes.
50-year-old woman.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that comes with it.
yeah. Like
That's what I'm
After I
saying.
fall in love.
I could do that.
Yeah, they have the life experience. So they have some stories that like you've never heard of.
They're probably more interesting.
So I'm
No,
saying.
you may have heard them, but you've only heard them from like your mom.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
That's what I'm
like
saying.
the only thing you'd ever get to toss into that conversation when they're telling stories, like, oh yeah, my mom did that too, and you
Yeah.
like can't say that.
Wow, you're just like my mom.
Yeah.
You got to take that
Oh yeah,
out.
my mom does that also.
Dude, all I want for Christmas is a sugar mommy. That's what I'm going for.
Theme of the show.
That's the
there.
episode title.
That's the
right there.
episode title. That would be unreal.
Speaking of sugarbaby.com, have you guys heard of Rent a Friend?
That sounds like a sad. Isn't that what you're doing right now?
By the way, my check hasn't come in yet, Morg.
No, so I was just in my random search for shit for the
You
podcast.
cold, bro?
A little bit.
You fucking cold?
I'm a little bit cold.
All right,
Fuck
dude.
off.
Warm up. It's fucking first episode we ever filmed at night, and he's got to put a jacket
Well, it's
on.
also 45 fucker degrees outside. So lick
Okay.
from under cheese.
Okay, chill out. It's San Diego.
But anyways, we were talking about
Rent a friend.
Rent a Friend. Yeah, so if any of you guys are looking for a way to make money in 2023, there's this site called Rent a Friend where people like move into a new city and they will hire you to hang out with them to
Done.
figure out.
I feel like, what are they paying?
You could get up to $100 an hour.
Oh, sign me up.
Yeah, so
I'll come play FIFA for $100.
Dude, but you just got to really imagine the caliber of person that you're dealing with that goes on that.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you're not going to have to do anything crazy. Like, someone who doesn't have a friend is going to be like, hey, come over, have a beer.
I feel like that's like,
You're going to get Dahmered.
yeah, I was
for
gonna
sure,
say that's
but-
like,
Get
that's,
Dahmered.
I'd say there's at least 10% of the user base is looking to kill someone.
You're going to wake up on the couch with a sore hole or two. but you get paid by the hour, so fuck it. I'll sleep over.
Is that all I'm worth? $100 an hour? Fuck.
Way less than that for me.
Okay.
kidding me?
Oh, for you. I thought
Yeah.
you were insulting
Well,
me.
also
Yeah.
you, but yes.
Well, I fully agree with the first part of that sentence that you said.
But yeah, so that would be a steal, I think.
Did you like look like, how does the matching process work? Like, do they pick you? You like make a profile?
Yeah,
like,
is it a
hey,
swipe?
I'm a fucking dope friend. Rent me.
Yeah, what do you put on your profile?
You know what I mean? Like, do they pick you or is it kind of like, what if it's like Tinder?
No. So it's like, it's based on like events. So it's like what they want to get involved in. And then you have like a profile based off like what you do.
I'm saying like, did they say I'm the rented friend? Did they pick me or I pick them?
You definitely don't pick them.
Yeah,
right?
you could.
They pick you for the services.
Yeah.
okay.
They're
Like you say like what kind of friend you are.
Okay. So I have the profile and they're browsing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're browsing.
You're like, if you want to stay up in a random kitchen until 7 a.m.
Yeah.
and then-
I would, they would have the time of their life if they hung out with us.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Should we
saying.
do a bundle, like a trio? Come hang out with us and we'll do like say $250 an hour. Give them a little bit of a discount.
That's a customer support question, but I think for
Okay,
sure.
we should look into that. Lots of fucking stuff going on. Lots of websites to be dug into.
2023 is going to be a big year
It's
for,
gonna be-
for renting out your body.
2023 is our year. I'm going to be rented as a friend and acquire a sugar mommy. Mark my words.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break from the show because fucking Manscaped is lit, dude.
Manscaped is lit, dude.
It's never too early to play holiday music, and it's never too early to start thinking about gifts. Whether it's for a friend or the friends in your pants, you can make this season a season to be jolly with Manscaped. Do your little drummer boy a favor and use the Lawnmower 4.0 to avoid another silent night in the bedroom. Then add in Manscaped's top-of-the-line shower products to have the people thinking, all I want for Christmas is you. Santa cares about his sack, and so should you. Look nice when you get naughty by going to manscaped.com and using code NOFOMO at checkout for free shipping and 20% off. Now back to the show. Okay, so when you're in a relationship, is there a way to know you're about to fuck up before you fuck up? Let me give an example here. Me and Garrett both called our girlfriends nines. Our ex-girlfriends nines when we were dating
I
them.
forgot about that.
And it's like, okay,
I forgot. It's so fucked.
like as a guy, you want to give the logical answer. It's like, yeah, I think you're super hot, but like
So yes,
I was so consumed in the question where I was
like you're trying to think about it logic. Like obviously, I think you're amazing.
I think we've talked about this. We talked about it.
I think we have brushed on this before.
Well, no, but not to say that we're like saying the same thing. This goes into, remember when we were talking about like, yeah, I will love you if you're a slug.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the answer that they're looking for isn't for you to say it logically.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they want a fairy tale answer.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think, which is hard for us to do because we think that way, but you just have to, all they want to, you're the most beautiful girl in the world.
Dude, the dumb
Because if a-
dumb primate male in me like thought I crushed it when I said 9 too.
Me too. Because like if they would have said I'm a
dude,
7,
I would be stoked if she gave me a 7-1.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
thank God I at least touched the top 3 tiers. But like in my mind, I've always had a very set scale. Like Kendall Jenner to me is a 10. Dua Lipa to me is a 10. Like they're fucking supermodels for the love of God. My girlfriend is a 9. That's fucking incredible.
Great, right?
But she could not have, like, didn't talk to me for multiple days.
Oh yeah, me
Which
too.
looking back, like, no shit. But also, like, can we not? It was just so.
You want
I said
them-
it back so fast that she was like, "Oh my God, our whole relationship. You just thought I'm a 9." I'm like, "Fuck yeah."
like
You want to think that they are asking the question in a logical way, but they're not.
So then the thing is for me, I mean, okay, so loving you, I always think you're a 10. Of course, right?
Well, you're a 10 out of 10 person.
But when you're asking me a rating scale, I have to like do a comparison like that.
Yeah, it's all comparison based.
Don't.
But then I feel like a
Don't.
liar if I'm not being truthful in that stuff.
Well,
Okay,
you know what?
but
My new
but they're not
answer is going to
looking-
be 11 every time.
Yeah, that would be way better. That would be a good
but
answer.
like, I just don't get.
How do we-
I'm not trying to generalize all girls because that's not fair, and I don't think everyone thinks like this. But why is it that like you couldn't just rationalize that answer instead of freaking out? Like, if someone called me a 9, I'd be like, first of all, you're high. You might have a you might have a
here's the thing.
stigmatism in your eyes. You should go get those checked out. But second of all, thank you. That's awesome.
Here's the devil's advocate for that. You want them to think more like you. They want you to think more like them. So while you're sitting there saying like, oh, why couldn't they just think of it in a logical way like I am?
Yeah.
They're going like, why couldn't you just say the nice
Well,
thing
I'm
that
just
I wanted
saying,
you
like,
to say?
I can look at it from both ways. If she called me a 10, I'd be fucking stoked. But there's a part of me that would, in the back of my mind, be like, okay, what's your rational answer?
But I think if when you're like, oh, you're an 11 out of 10, even they're like, okay, yeah, I know I'm not 11 out of 10, but he said it, and that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, I guess I would be looking for like, no, honestly, what the fuck do you think I am? Versus like, I want a compliment from you.
Because I don't think any guy wants to hear they're a 10.
I was like, was a 38 I love yous in the last
What do you mean you wouldn't
hour
wanna hear
not
you're a 10?
enough to know that?
Like, unless I'm a model, if I heard I was a 10, I'd be like, okay, I'm not a 10.
No, there's no way in hell I would ever accept that answer as truth.
Okay, but okay, back to
Well,
the
how
question.
many times have you been in that exact scenario and you say, have you done the opposite? Have you ever said, oh, you're an 11 out of 10? They're like, shut up.
Well,
Shut
yeah,
up.
I've
No,
tried to
my
go
bad.
back on it and be like,
No, but think about it. Have you ever done like not you said 9 first. They ask you the question, you say 11 out of 10. Every girl in the world goes, shut up, be serious.
You want to know the worst part? She was an 8.
I lied on the 9.
No, but okay. So back to the question.
Okay, say one above what she really is.
Okay,
I'll give her one more.
I'll give her a bonus point. I was like, what?
okay. Back to the question though. Is there a way to know you're gonna fuck up before you fuck up?
Yes. It's stop thinking in the way you're thinking. And
No, I think
what they want.
in a fucking quick beat like that, I couldn't even, because you're not gonna look at her and be like, I'm like, because obviously the number you rate her on should be something that's inherent, like you know what she is.
Yeah.
So like I didn't skip a beat and I just go 9, like, because that's literally,
Yeah, because you're trying to be honest. Straight up.
No, like I was joking about the 8 part. Like in my mind, I was like, yeah, she's a fucking 9. 8 personality bonus 9. She's always a 9.
Yeah.
But like I didn't miss a beat. But like I couldn't. If you go, I should probably lie here. Then it's like, what the fuck is he thinking about?
Well, you got to be quick with the.
But in other scenarios, like not a quick beat question like that, hell yeah, you can know when you're about to fuck up. Like when I Uber home at an after party because I'm staying.
Well, no, because part of me wants to be like, okay, I want to give the advice like take a minute and digest the question, but
something like that, you don't have a shot.
But you can't do that.
Could you imagine you're a girl and you ask that question?
Well, I know I would just love, oh my God, with my whole heart to have whoever's asking Morgan these questions wearing a GoPro because
oh my God, I would.
My guy is
kill.
just a fumble god, dude.
Yeah,
dude. Because okay,
you could ask him a like question just from us, and he'll be like,
and
it's not
it's
even
an easy answer, bro.
not even a difficult answer.
well, because my advice to myself after that was just like slow down when it's a like serious question,
Or just always be slow so they never know when you're thinking.
Yeah, you have to be slow.
just
in the
be
brain.
consistent.
You have to sell yourself
Dude,
as slow.
dude.
It's like the classic. I don't know how to cook.
My
so you have to cook.
go-to in any difficult question scenario is just what was that? Huh? What? Just to ask. Like I heard you clearly.
Re-ask the question.
Just wait, what? Wait, what? Sorry, I was thinking about something else. Whatever.
I guess a good piece of advice would be rephrase the question like from your point of
Or
view.
just be like, what?
You know what I usually do in those situations?
I say the question again out loud. What do I think?
Like,
you
okay.
are? You're a 10.
Oh, stalling. Yeah.
No. No. Okay, you could be like, you could rephrase it from the way that you're thinking it. Okay, so you could be like, are you talking about looks or are you talking about everything?
Well,
Nope.
you don't get to ask that.
Nope, that would be
'Cause if
dumber
they're
than
both-
fuck.
that would be terrible.
That was the dumbest.
See?
You're still fumbling.
Even when you try to break it down in a way where it makes sense, the answer is just 10. There's you can't miss a beat if you say it a second
honestly,
too long.
that isn't one that you should.
Wait, are you talking looks or personality? Then they're like, why is there a divide?
Oh, yeah.
Why is there?
It should be 10 either way.
She'll go,
so
is
what's
there a
the-
difference?
Okay, I guess you could ask, what do you mean then?
No.
No, the answer is 10.
You're dumber than shit. This is one.
I think you get.
I know you're trying to give an
He gets in
example.
more trouble if he asks that or just says 9 off the tops.
More trouble if he asks.
Yeah, you can't ask what they mean. They're asking you what they are. They're a fucking 10.
Well, because they want you to say 10 no matter what, so it doesn't matter what they mean.
I know
yeah, but if you ask what
Yeah.
they mean, they're immediately like, why didn't you just answer 10?
I know that
Exactly.
you're giving
So
this
I
as an
lose.
example question.
Yeah.
But
This is one of the
question-
harder ones, though.
But I know you're giving this as an example question, but this question is an easy one that you should just have stored as 10.
Oh, dude, I'll never make that mistake ever again.
If you're listening and it's asked, the answer's 10, you're done. Store that away. Don't think about it anymore. You're good.
So there's not a way to not fuck that up then.
That
You
one
just have to fuck that
one
up.
specifically.
There is a way to not
No,
fuck
you-
it up. You say 10.
You say 10.
That's a tough one though.
That is probably up in the top 5 of most difficult questions. And if you don't know, if you haven't been through it before, now I know for a fact.
Yeah.
Do you have another example of a question that you could fuck up? Because I feel like this one, yes, I get where you're coming from in the overarching theme of
You don't
want
get to come from anywhere though.
Yeah.
The answer's 10 or you're fucked.
because like it goes back to the same thing of like, would you love me if I was a worm?
Yeah.
No, it would be the right answer, but the correct answer is yes.
I feel like I'm not a big fan of slime.
Let's break it down.
sludge,
Let's
but
break it down
yeah.
this way. They're essentially asking you one of 3 things. Do you love me? Do you think I'm hot?
Yeah.
Do you want to be with me?
Here's a.
All of them fall into that.
Let him
umbrella.
finish.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's all of them fall into that umbrella.
Yeah.
So you have to just decipher. The only deciphering you have to do is what is the point of this question? The question is, do you think they want to know that they're hot? Yes, you're hot. It's the same as, do I look good in this dress? Do I look fat in these pants? All those.
Oh, okay. That's an even better one. How would you tell a girl that you don't like her outfit?
Wait, I have to get this sidebar off before I forget. Are there any difficult questions girls ask that they don't have a predetermined answer that you have to say or you're fucked? Like if they're asking the body count question, they have a predetermined number in their head that they're okay with, and it's got to be ballpark. They ask that question, the answer's probably got to be 10. They ask anything about regarding their looks, no, it looks great. Or if you actually are not, I'm not going to say actually are honest, because I'd like to think in most of these scenarios you're telling the truth. But like if you are honest in the opposite direction of what they want to hear, you're just fucked in any of these scenarios.
Here's a strategy that
But they'll still be with you, so why ask the question?
No. Hold on.
They just want validation. I get that, but like
Here's a strategy that I've used. We've talked about stalling and stuff like that. One that I've used a lot is go way the opposite as a super obvious joke.
Oh, that would work.
So if they're like, what am I out of 10? And you're like a half.
a half a point.
And then they'll like laugh. And then you're like, no, seriously, you're a 10.
Well, yeah. So if you just,
That gives you time.
If you tell the truth as a joke and then you go, oh, just kidding.
Oh,
but the real punchline is that they're a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you do start with a joke, then anything you say after can be an exaggeration. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, like I've definitely used like if you don't like the outfit or something. Like I do this with you all the time. Like you're gonna wear that, like that kind of joke, or like oh we're dressing as whores tonight.
I feel like this is just literally the best example of, and again I'm not generalizing, but of how, at least in my experience, how differently guys and girls think. Because like if I walked into the room after I picked an outfit and I was like, yo, does this jacket look good? And like my answer to her would be like, oh yeah, it looks great. Even though I'm like, I kind of like the blue one better. But I'd be like, no, if like, tell me right now if this doesn't look good, because I will take it the fuck off. I'm not married to this outfit, you know?
Yeah. Well, the difference for us is we don't know how to dress. Also.
We also don't plan our outfits days in advance.
The difference is I would never ask a question where I know that I know the better
what you
answer.
want to hear.
I know the better answer than what you're like. So if it was, let's flip that scenario, right? Mm-hmm. I've got my fantasy football team and I'm like, who should I start? Fucking Jamar Chase or Mike Evans? And she gives the answer. I know that her answer is not.
Well, because she's not educated.
Yeah, so like when they're asking about style for a guy, like what do you think, brown shoes, black shoes?
The answer is just you look great.
You should know that whatever I say is probably going to be wrong anyway.
Yeah.
Like I don't actually know the right answer.
Well, when they ask me,
so I would never ask that question.
Yeah.
Well, that's because neither of you have any sense of style. I actually get asked that on a serious basis, where they're like, no, like you're like a fashionista, somewhat of a connoisseur, but go ahead.
A twink.
I thought of the way to solve it, I think.
Okay.
No,
so
you did.
I can guarantee you we're going to shut this down in the first 5 seconds.
I'm putting $20 on this fucking pillow that you will not figure out.
I've got $20.
So when they ask the body count question, you just say 1 as a joke, and they're like, no, like quit fucking with me.
You're not going to get out of it.
No, I know. Okay, so you say 1 like undermining it like a joke. Like
no, but then you undermine it and it gives them reason to think it's 10 times higher.
Let me finish the
Let
fucking...
him finish it. Let him
Jesus.
finish
I'm
it.
just
Let him
saying,
finish
I'm
it.
shutting you
So
down.
you say 1 as a joke, and they're like, haha, like, okay, really? And then you could just say you're the only one that matters.
Oh, there's answers you can give that can buy you time on that.
But you're
just buying. So you would avoid that question for the day, and then 2 weeks later it's coming back.
100%.
And then you could just say, I told you you're the only one that matters.
I know,
You
but
think
then
you're getting through with that?
But then then that answer already worked one time, and then she's like, but no, seriously.
But then I think you have the leverage to say, like, I don't think it's constructive to this
I
conversation.
agree with you, but you're wrong. Are we through with women for the time being?
Yeah. So straight into,
Is there a viable excuse for I'm not drinking tonight that you would accept from your best friend, no questions asked, if you're already out?
if you're already out, so it's like 9,
Yeah, like
you were at dinner.
he showed up.
Yeah, you're at like a dinner with your friends, and then we're all gonna go out.
Like from
after.
one of you two?
Yeah.
Yes.
Part of me wants to say I would respect either of you if you said that.
But you
Yeah.
haven't.
I think because you don't have a good enough excuse.
So what would be the excuse?
If you had like
A medical condition?
if you had like a job interview for like, or say you guys were like, oh,
What day of the week is it?
yeah, what day?
Friday.
Of the week? It's
Banger
Friday.
Friday.
It's Friday night.
Yeah. You're telling me if I had a job interview, you wouldn't be like, we're staying up till 5 and I'm going to solve all your job interview questions for you?
Well, no, it depends on the job. Like if you were,
Well, it's very contingent on the job.
yeah, it's if it was for like being a bartender, I'd be like, fuck you.
So it has to be if you have a great job
But
interview.
also, like, there's no way in hell any of us would have an important enough job interview in the morning to where I'd be like, no, you don't want that job.
Well, that's what I'm saying. None of us. It doesn't apply to any realistic situation, but in a
No,
fabricated
so let's
world,
just say us.
in a fabricated world where I had a job interview to be like a pilot, tomorrow or something. I'm thinking of something.
Okay, if it's
semi-realistic.
Friday night, and even if you say work, I'm like, well, whatever job requires you to work on Saturday morning, you're quitting.
It's an interview.
Oh, you don't want it.
It's the only time that they can interview.
Well, you don't want the job. Sorry.
So
I
only
can
if
tell
you're-
you. I could tell you this. I could talk you out of any excuse you give me, for sure. But
So there isn't one.
there is something that I would respect. But I could hypothetically, if I really wanted you to come out, get you to come out no matter what.
Yeah, you'll become the biggest problem solver in the world.
Oh, well, just. I mean, we had this the other night when you were trying to leave to hang out with the girl, and you could not come up with a scenario where I would let you leave.
Yeah, exactly.
It's physically.
yeah, he had you pegged. I'd say there's a couple. There's a couple like easy ones, like a funeral in the morning, maybe.
Yeah, see something like that.
You don't want to show up hungover to a fucking like.
All you have to do
close
is sit there, though.
No, come on.
See, that's good. That's a good response.
Yeah, but you're gonna go see like 30 like extended family members you haven't seen in years at a funeral, and you're gonna look like a fucking zombie.
I think
Okay, so we draw the line at funeral.
Okay, no, I'm saying funeral.
also it depends on what Friday night, sure, but let's say it's New Year's Eve or something like that. Then
you're
there's
throwing a
no
wrench
way.
in the
Then
basket.
there's no way.
Yeah.
But if it was just like a random Friday and we were like, oh yeah, we're going out, and you're like, nah, I can't. I got blah blah blah. I would probably let it slide.
I would need some ammo.
I don't know. Actually, I don't think I would.
I would need some ammo in my clips, such as like
No, fuck that. There's no way.
I don't think there
No,
is
then
one.
fuck that.
It's
Yeah,
your
fuck
best
that.
friend. If you decide to come out, you're fucked, right?
Fuck that. Yeah, you're already at dinner. You shouldn't have came to dinner.
I'm saying.
Exactly.
Okay, say I'm going
You
to
should
my.
be sick or dead.
If I'm going to my
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Medical condition or you're not there.
And it's
in a
oh,
medical condition that's directly related to alcohol.
like
yeah,
your liver's
yeah.
bad now.
Like if you have a fucking cold, cool, you'll feel
yeah,
a
like
lot better
I,
after a couple
I all of a
drinks.
sudden became allergic to booze.
yeah, you shouldn't.
Or your
you have-
liver's like failing.
Yeah, and
Like you have like a massive.
Well, no,
bulge.
even then, if it's like, okay, I have my surgery to get my liver replaced tomorrow, I'd be like, fuck it, burn this
Burn
one,
that
burn this
fucker.
one
Yeah.
down. Yeah,
They're like, cool, we'll get you to the hospital early. It'll just end up being an
yeah.
ambulance.
Let's use the rest of this one before you get the next one.
Yeah,
What the
exactly.
Oh,
fuck?
burn that fucker down.
Oh, you're gonna wait until you get the surgery and then we'll go out next week and fuck that one up? No,
yeah,
do it now.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, if we're talking a Friday night, work's not an excuse because if you're working on a Saturday morning, you need a new job and a new lifestyle. A funeral, I feel like, is valid.
Yeah, it's like the excuses to get out of school. It's like death,
Yeah, death of a family member,
hospital
hospital
sickness.
appointment. Yeah, it's pretty much the same excuse.
Yeah,
that you
I would
get to
need.
leave class.
I would if you had to go for a hospital thing. I'd
need
like
a
bring me a
doctor's
doctor's
note.
note. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
So
yeah,
you would need a doctor's note.
And your mom has to come pick you up.
Yeah, exactly.
Are there any others? Oh, it's my girlfriend's birthday tomorrow. Cool.
Nope.
Now you're single.
Shouldn't have came.
Yeah, I could confidently say,
There's very few, I'll tell you that.
yeah, no, there's actually nothing.
Especially in this circle.
There's actually nothing.
Okay.
You couldn't give me a single, even death
you
of a
don't
family
think
member.
you think there's nothing.
Death of a family
Has
member.
anything ever worked?
Pitch him.
Who, go ahead, give
No,
me.
I want to be the victim here.
You want to?
Hey guys, I told you guys I wasn't gonna come out tonight. I just want to see you guys. I just want to be around my friends. But yeah, I have my grandma's funeral at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
She's already dead, dude. Just come out.
I feel like my parents would be pretty disappointed if I showed up.
What time's the funeral?
Reeking of alcohol. It's at 8 a.m.
That's no. There's no way they don't do them that early.
See, that's a lie.
They don't do them that early.
Well, no, I have to be at my parents' house at 8. Then we're driving up. It's an hour away.
I'll
It's
drop
at
you
9.
off.
Okay. I don't believe that you'll be responsible enough to drop me off.
I'll pay for the Uber.
Yeah, I'll pay for the Uber.
Okay. I just feel like, talking to my aunt Lucy hungover.
When's the last time you even talked to her? She doesn't even know what you're normally like. She won't even notice you're hungover.
God damn, you're good.
I don't. Yeah, it's not. If it's your best friend, I don't think there's a lot of ways to win there. You have to stay home and hide.
Well, we just know the innards of each other too well. We can't really fool
There's
one
nothing.
another.
I will
Yeah.
confidently stand on nothing. Fuck you. You're coming out.
Yeah. You're fine.
At the very least, you're coming out until. Oh, okay. You have to wake up early. At least come out until 2.
I have a fun question going off that.
Yeah.
When is the last time you can honestly, with your whole heart, say that you went out for a drink? Other than a date.
One.
We
got pretty close. What was it? Sunday, like 2 weekends ago.
When?
I had 1.5
When
when we went to Firehouse.
So you had 1.5. You didn't even do it.
Yeah, I said close.
I had like 7 though.
Well, that's what I was saying. I got close.
No,
But, like,
my new thing is all or nothing. I'm either in bed or.
No, but I'm saying, can you actually even think of a time that you claimed that you're going out for a drink and went out for one drink?
No, it's uncomfortable as fuck.
Because me and the roommates have a new thing. We'll, like Wednesday night, we'll be like, "Oh, dude, sandbox for one," like knowing that we're gonna have like 5.
Yeah.
Like I went the first time because I was like, they come back hammered every time. I was like, okay, I'll go for one.
Yeah. No,
Legit one. And I like literally we sit down. Dana fucking slams the first twisted tea and goes, yeah, another one. They had like 6 each. I probably had like 4. And I was like, I'm not coming back to this. Never again.
Yeah.
All or nothing is the motto.
All or nothing. Because
But also, is that a blatant admittal of a massive problem that we have?
Absolutely.
I don't think
Absolutely
so.
it is.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I think it's mad uncomfortable to be around drunk people if you're not
Well, I
drunk.
guess it's just like,
Well, no,
I don't think that's a problem.
That does have an underlying problem.
What's the problem?
You just can't have fun unless you're drunk.
well, also
No, that's not
Morgan,
the problem.
also Morgan doesn't really like any alcoholic beverages. I think people who go out for a
I don't
drink,
like alcohol.
people who
either.
go out for a drink love beer or love a cocktail. But like you drink to get fucked up. That's
Same.
it.
No,
Yeah, I don't like the taste of anything.
no.
Yeah.
The problem isn't that I can't have fun if I'm not drunk. It's that I can't have fun with drunk people if I'm not drunk.
Well, because they do become very annoying very quick.
It's a whole
Yeah.
different thing.
Just like you can't have fun with the people who are blasted off of cocaine unless you're on cocaine.
True.
Yeah, it's
They just get mad and annoying.
It's weird. Yeah. Okay, I actually have to. One last question here because me and Jay talked about this a little bit.
Is this an
So
intervention?
no. Okay. Could you imagine?
You got mad serious.
Okay, so it was probably like a month ago. A girl asked us like, "How could I lock a guy down once we've been in like the talking stage for a little
We
bit?"
talked about that on here.
I know we talked
Yeah.
about it, but we couldn't think of
Yeah.
the right answer. But so we talked about this a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What could a girl do? Say you've been on a couple dates to lock you down, no questions asked.
Wait. A better version of this is what's like the bare minimum that they could do. Like obviously there's amazing things that they could do, but like for me and like an example for me and Morgan.
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
Okay.
Well, I think the problem is in the question right away. Every girl I've ever dated, like the minute I met them, I knew that I would be interested in dating them. There's nothing they could do or anything in trying to do something to like change that perspective is the problem.
Okay.
Because most of the time, a girl I wouldn't want to date
Well, no,
because
here-
they're trying to do something that they're not naturally
Well-
going to do without thinking about it.
Here's the way then. A girl who you didn't have that thought of, right? You were just going to hook up with them.
Couldn't do anything.
There's nothing that they could do.
Nope. I have my like
Not even to make you think about it.
How soon do you think you know that?
one hookup. Legitimately. I know what type of person I like. I wouldn't want anyone to have to know what to do. I just want them to be.
Well,
like
I
they
think-
just do that because that's who they are, not because they're like, oh, if I do this, I'm gonna lock them down. Like, no, you don't have to do anything. If you're cool,
Well, yeah, it's not-
and we get along, like that's it.
It's not in the way of like changing.
Here's the thing: what they could do is try to make me laugh. That's it.
No, the granted is that you. I mean,
And throw that ass in a circle.
no, the granted is that you guys have a good time together.
Okay.
But say from the girl's perspective, like what's something they could do that would lock you down?
For like, I don't know. This is getting pretty personal, but like anytime like.
Oh, we're too personal.
No, I feel like I'm usually the one who I feel like when I like with the girls I've dated that I'm the one more interested right off the bat. At least like I'm all in. Like I would be asking this kind of question. Like, what do I do to get this girl?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I know
That's why it's a tough question.
I know the exact. I could tell within an hour of hanging out with a girl if there's someone that I could fucking. Like if it's a natural
yeah, I think-
conversation, we're making each other laugh. They like my sense
Yeah.
of humor. I like theirs.
For this one, I think it's more so like from, like you were saying, like, oh, you're thinking like, what can I do in those situations where you like the girl more?
Yeah.
This is like if it, let's say not specifically exactly your personality because this doesn't work exactly for you, but you're a girl and you're like thinking that way because you like the guy more. Like, what's some stuff that they could do?
Well, it's just hard because I feel like in most of those scenarios, I was overthinking it and they already were into it. I didn't have to do anything. And then like in trying to find things to do or ways to do it, it's gone in the opposite direction in those cases. Like it becomes
well,
like,
let's just see if he agrees with it.
Yeah, so like for me, I was like, if a girl like started like gave me like back scratches and head scratches.
I don't care about physical shit like that.
Well,
honestly.
see, yeah, we're
So,
different.
okay.
But like for me, that would be like let's say I was like, yeah, she's cool, like whatever, blah blah. But then she does that, like unprompted.
So
I'd be
you
like,
could ask
I'd be
any
like,
girl to give
okay.
you a back scratch. It's
No,
like,
no, but
You can, but
she's
I'm
still
saying
a
like if they
bitch.
just did it,
I just genuinely don't consider any
he's just not manipulative.
physical factor in terms of like girls that I want to date.
Fair.
Like that's
Well,
that's like
well, yeah, I
that's,
mean, yeah.
that's phase one.
So then, what are those? What's the difference there for you?
Just them as a person. Like they don't have to do anything.
There's no needle tippers for you.
I mean, it wouldn't be something that you could like fucking like speak. I don't know. It would just, it's all just,
Intangibles? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all intangible shit, honestly. Like I would just be like
Like a little quirky thing that you guys have in common.
for sure.
Yeah.
Or like some weird inside joke we developed within the first half hour of meeting. Like, or like she's fucking roasting one of my friends, like all low key. Like just like,
Yeah.
it's
all personality stuff.
yeah. Cause like, I mean, it's everything else is a dime a dozen. Like any girl can give you a fucking massage. Bro.
If you could bury my best friend with a roast within the first couple of times of hanging out with me, I'd say you're
or
there.
me, ruin me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some. Okay, let's do personality things. If
That's
you,
what I was saying. It doesn't have to be physical.
Yeah. Okay.
Name a
So
personality.
Okay,
if you
yeah, okay.
wreck my best friend within the first time of meeting him, and he's sitting there with no comeback, I'd say I keep on looking at
Okay,
you.
so I guess-
That would be
I don't know
awesome.
why
I guess-
I guess we unlocked like a way I can actually answer this question.
Yeah, that's what I was trying
If
to
they
get out
wanted
of
to
you.
do something.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a
they're-
physical
Say
thing.
they've been like a little timid the first couple times we hung
Yeah.
out, but I do like her and I think she's moderately funny and like enough to like carry
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying I can meet someone and be like, oh, I'm marrying that girl.
Yeah.
But you at least like I know which ones I'm gonna talk to for more than a fucking hour or not.
Yeah.
It would be like if you're like if one of you went up to her like, dude, just roast the shit out of him or Morgan. Like, yeah, they could do that.
Yeah.
And like actually, like if they can actually do that, and I didn't know that they could do that, I'd be like, holy shit, I'm in love.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
if you-
no, it doesn't have
You should
I
be like,
wasn't
dude,
saying it
you're
had to be a
hilarious. Like,
physical
just
act.
do funny, like, be yourself. Like, do some fun. But at the end of the day, it has to be themselves.
Oh,
I'm not
100%.
saying go
yeah.
write a roast. Be like, when Morgan says something stupid, just fucking slam it.
Or even if you roast.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, if you roasted me in front of my friends, I'd be like, "Fuck, that's pretty good."
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that would be
100%.
good.
I'd be bricked the
Yeah.
fuck up.
And if you fucking give it and you can receive it right back just as well,
Yeah.
or even counter, it's
I-
over. I'll
I think-
fucking sign the contract
Yeah,
right now.
I think that's a
We're
requirement
married.
too, yeah,
We're
yeah.
married. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying is like a lot of the things that like they could do is almost just already a requirement for me.
That's
So it's
fair.
like they're not really putting themselves over the edge. They're just meeting the threshold.
True. I think that was a good one though. The
Yeah.
roast.
yeah.
Yo, that's for me, that would be way more impressive than a massage.
Yeah. Get good at roasting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up. That was a fucking fun one, boys.
I'm gonna give us a
Merry
little
Christmas,
play out
you
music.
fucking hooligans. I hope you guys all have a lovely Christmas, which is apparently not Jesus' birthday. Our lives are a farce. Yeah, enjoy the time with the fam, and we will catch you back here in the new year.